I didn't take the job because I loved the forest. I took it because I needed the money and because no one else wanted it. A seasonal fire lookout, 6 months alone, no cell service, no visitors. They warned me about the isolation. They didn't warn me about what comes with being truly alone. The tower sat higher than everything else for miles. Trees below it, mountains beyond them. At night, the silence felt heavier than the altitude. The first few days were easy. Routine helped. Wake up, scan the horizon, log weather, eat, sleep. I told myself the quiet was peaceful. By the end of the first week, I stopped believing that. It started with the radio. Every night, at exactly the same time, the static would spike. No voice, no message, just noise. Long enough to make me stop what I was doing. Short enough to leave me wondering if I imagined it. I reported it. They told me interference was normal, old equipment, atmospheric conditions. That explanation stopped working when the radio spoke back. It wasn't a full sentence at first, just a sound that didn't belong to. Static. A breath. Then my name. I froze, not because I was scared, but because no one was supposed to know I was there. I called back, asked if anyone was on the line. Nothing answered. That night, I didn't sleep. The next day, I checked the logs left by the previous lookout. Most entries were boring. Weather, smoke reports, maintenance notes. Then I found the gaps. Entire days missing. Pages torn out. One entry remained, written shakily, like the pen had slipped across the page. If it speaks, don't answer. I laughed when I read it. That laugh didn't last long. The radio spoke again that night. This time it said more than my name. It said it missed me. I shut the radio off and sat in silence for hours. The tower creaked in the wind. The forest stayed quiet. Too quiet. On the third night, I heard footsteps on the stairs. Slow. Careful. Stopping just short of the door. I held my breath and waited for the knock that never came. In the morning, there were no tracks. No signs anyone had been there. I told myself isolation was getting to me. That the mind invents patterns when it's starved of people. That explanation stopped working when the radio turned itself on. The voice was clearer now, calmer, patient. It told me it had been there before, that the tower remembered it. I tried to leave the next day. The truck wouldn't start. I reported that too. They told me help would arrive in a few days. I didn't tell them about the voice. That night, the radio said help wouldn't matter. It said the others never left either. I asked what it meant. That was my mistake. The voice changed after that. Less friendly, more certain. It told me the tower doesn't belong to people, that it only borrows them for a while. I don't remember falling asleep. I remember waking up to silence. No wind, no static, no sound at all. The radio was dark. The door was still locked. And yet, I wasn't alone anymore. I don't know how long I stayed there after that. Time didn't behave the same way. When they finally came for me, the tower was empty. No sign of struggle, no body, just a radio humming softly. They say the job is still open. Every year someone takes it. And every year someone disappears. If you ever hear your name coming from a place that shouldn't know it, don't answer.